Hello, today we'll be replacing the alternator accessory belt on the Toyota Camry, which as you can see has a big tear on it and should have been replaced much sooner, because this could have easily tore apart while driving. And if this belt tears, it would have been driving strictly off the battery voltage, not being charged by the alternator, and would have shut off anywhere once the battery got low enough. And we want to start off by loosening all the tensioner bolts. This tensioner still has a manual adjuster and not an automatic tensioner like is used on most newer vehicles. Now we want to use a 14mm to loosen the alternator bolt, so it can allow the alternator to lower when the adjuster is loosened. It doesn't have to be loosened much, even a half a turn will allow for this. Now that all the bolts are loose, we just gotta turn the adjuster bolt counterclockwise, till we have enough room to remove the belt. We can push down on the alternator if it doesn't lower down freely, but it'll only move down till the adjuster bolt hits on the bracket. Once we got the belt off the alternator pulley, we want to maneuver the belt around the other pulleys. And you also want to inspect the remaining belt for any cracks, glazed surface, or evidence of fraying or tearing. This is our new replacement belt, which you want to compare and make sure that it matches your old belt. When installing the new belt, you want to start with getting it around the harmonic balancer pulley first, which is the lower main center pulley bolted to the engine crank. Once you get it around the harmonic balancer, you want to get it around the AC pulley and finally install it on the alternator pulley. The new belt should be slightly tighter and should require you to loosen the adjuster, since on the old belts the rubber tends to stretch over time. Once you get the new belt fully on the pulley, you can hand tight the adjuster bolt, turning it clockwise. Once you got the bolt hand tight, you want to go around inspecting to make sure the belt's fully seated and the pulleys all around. And now we can begin to tighten the tensioner bolt so that the belt begins to tighten. And you want to tighten it so that there is about a ½ inch slack on the belt. And once you get it about right, you can tighten the remaining bolts that we loosened. And now just do one final quick inspection before starting the vehicle. And that just about does it for this video. Thank you for watching. Please like and consider subscribing.